validation or something. So if you know something's supposed to be a name and you see a tick mark, it's bad. And I'm like, wait, that's blacklisting. What are you doing? It's not if you see a tick mark. It's if it is exactly a zip code. And if it's not 5 digits, you throw it away. So enforce data types. Is it only supposed to be numbers, only supposed to be letters? Formatting things, right? Thanks, 5. So you've got very distinct formats for some of these things. If you're doing with a credit card, don't just accept 16 digits. Accept 16 digits that also matches the mod 10 checksum on the last digit. If you have a telephone number or social security, don't accept anything over 701 because those aren't valid social security numbers.
And a post does not solve cross-site scripting.
Or cross-site request forging for that matter.
It doesn't happen, and people still say, well, you can't cross-site script me. I've got posts. Like, I don't have to follow a link. I can build a form and post it. So it's
right. And also,
we've got a lot of time till we get people past that point.
We're trying to get them there, John. We're trying. So length restrictions is another really important one, right? A lot of people will say, okay, well, hey, I'm only going to allow alphanumeric data, right? Well, too bad you allowed 200K of it. Everybody here use tinyURL? You should do a Google search for tiny disk. I wrote something about 2 years ago where they accept arbitrary large amounts for their database. And so I wrote something that would basically take ebooks from Project Gutenberg, dice it into files, actually base 64 it. So it's 133 times its original size, and then throw it into tinyURL. The funny thing is the way tinyURL works is when you go to like tinyurl.com/ and a 5-digit hash, it returns a 302 redirect with whatever it was given. And let me tell you, at least back when I did it 1.5 years, 2 years ago, when IE or Firefox gets 200K in the location header on a 302, bad things happen. Firefox locked and IE core dumped. And like I said, this was 1.5 years ago. I don't know if it'll still do it, but I highly suggest checking it out. So length restrictions. Don't just validate data type, validate length too. Also consider a whitelist plus a blacklist. This is the classic, my name is O'Brien, and every e-commerce site on the internet does not let me use my name because they say, no, single tick, you can't have it. So you could say, I will allow alphanumerics and a single tick, but no spaces, and anything that gets through, I'm going to go ahead and check it for SQL verbs. You still have to be kind of dangerous here because you normally loosen your whitelist a little bit, and then you try to solve it with a blacklist. So be careful. Sometimes this is a winning combination, but you got to do it right. And of course, PHP, ASP.NET, J2EE, faces, struts, they have built-in, regexes. Some of them have built-in validation frameworks like ASP.NET. The J2EE landscape's kind of fragmented in terms of a really good validation framework. But, a well-placed regex can stop this stuff, so use them. And I guess that's just about it.
Question time. Yeah.
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had that. Oh. I am amazed.
I'm still not sure what the question was.
Yeah. We're having trouble actually hearing. I'm having trouble actually hearing the full thing.
It's something about JavaScript.
Can you come up and talk to us after the fact?
Yeah.
That would be good. All right, well, I guess we're done. Thanks a lot.
All right.